friends, my name is Alina and I welcome you to our Saturday yoga practice. We are in week 23 and today our practice is about rooting into focus. We are going to start with gentle movement, and then the majority of our practice will consist of 3 different breathing techniques. Bhramari focuses on prolonged exhalation with a humming sound. This vibration will stimulate your vagus nerve, reduce harmful inflammation and cortisol spikes that degrade the brain tissue over time. Choose the way that you would like to practice, and so for that practice we will sit comfortably and we will place the fingers in a Shamukti mudra, or we can simply take 2 fingers and just close our ears, specifically the cartilage. You just really want to plug them up. In Shamukti mudra, we're going to take our pinky fingers and place them to the corners of our mouth, our ring fingers to the sides of our nose, our middle fingers to the inner part of the bridge of our nose, and then our pointer fingers will go over to our eyebrows with the thumbs, the tips of the thumbs plugging up the ears. So it just, the fingertips, they touch the pressure points, and the tips of our thumbs help with, when they plug up the ears, they help us feel that vibration internally. And when we make this humming sound, you will notice that vibration in your skull, in your jaw, and also in your brain tissue. So for our Bhramari breath, we will practice for 10 rounds. We will do these practices for 10, 30, and 10. So we'll call it 10, 30, 10 breath work. For the next breathing technique, we will practice the breath of fire, or Kapalbhati. Kapalbhati breath is a dynamic, rhythmic, and also pumping breath of the stomach. It improves oxygenation and to the brain. So I think of the Bhramari breath as a massaging breath, and then Kapalbhati is the one that brings in oxygenation. It also helps to clear the cellular toxins. Again, we will practice it for 30 pumps. And if you are pregnant or menstruating or have a gastric ulcer or a high blood pressure, I suggest that you do not practice this breath. Simply pause and then continue with the alternate nostril breathing as we complete the practice. So for the breath of fire, or Kapalbhati breath work, we're going to inhale deeply through the nose and then exhale fully through the nose. And now we're going to inhale deeply, and we will forcefully exhale, bringing the belly button to the spine. So just kind of this pumping movement. Let's try this. And that will prompt the next inhale to come in naturally, and we will get into that rhythmic cycle of breathing while pumping. So it will look like this: inhaling deeply, letting the belly expand, lungs expand. Exhale fully. This is our preparation breath. So inhale again, and forcefully exhale and pump. This will continue for 30 rounds. Lastly, we will complete the practice with alternate nostril breathing. And alternate nostril breathing the practice is called Nadi Shodhana. It is a unilateral and nasal breathing which affects our brain asymmetrically. When we breathe through the left nostril, we are activating our parasympathetic nervous system, and you will notice that the blood pressure lowers, and also you may feel the reduction in anxiety. When we're breathing through the right nostril, we're stimulating our rational and analytical brain, and so together these practices, alternate nostril breathing practice, helps balance the brain hemispheres and also regulate our autonomic nervous system. We're going to do this for 10 rounds. For Nadi Shodhana breath work, what we're going to do is we're going to be using the Vishnu Mudra. So for the Vishnu Mudra, I am taking my pointer finger and my third finger, and I'm bringing them to my palm, and I'm going to be using the tip of the thumb and the tip of the fourth finger to plug up my right and left side of the nose. You can do this with your right hand or your left hand, and you can also choose if you want to simply use your fingers, or if you want to try using your mudra and also engaging the fingers. So here the same, a preparatory breath will be deep inhale through the nose, and then exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose again. Plug up your right nostril and exhale out of your left. Inhale through the left nostril. Again, you can have a tissue with you. Switch the sides, plug up your left nostril, and then exhale out of the right. And we want to take our time here. Inhale through the right. Switch, really plug up your cartilage, exhale out of the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale out of the right. And if you have your tissue close by, feel free to pause and grab the tissue. Just know you can blow your nose and then continue. Every technique has a purpose, and we are going to give it a try. So join me, because sometimes it's just getting comfortable practicing at home is what we need. And many times if we don't know how to do this, if we are just reading and trying to figure this out, it could be challenging. So join me, try with me, and you're welcome to replay this if you need a reminder when you practice the following days. And I do encourage you to try and practice continuously. Let's make it our goal. So even when we practice our yoga, physical yoga asana practice, that we can also do this breath work and see how it impacts us and our focus. It is said that with Alzheimer's and dementia, when we are noticing the symptoms of decline, we want to start practicing before the symptoms escalate to help again mitigate those symptoms, reduce them. This is when it will be most effective. So let us not postpone and prolong, and stay focused together. Let us come up to a kneeling position with knees under the hips and our wrists under the shoulders. And we're going to drop our belly button down and just arch our back here. Take your gaze upward. Let your shoulders broaden. Press into the tops of the feet. Feel the connection. And as you continue to press into the tops of the feet and into your palms, spreading the fingers out, begin to exhale and round your back. Letting the top of the head drop towards the earth. pressing, lengthening through the arms, pressing into the palms. Inhale, arch your back. And exhale, round, finding your pace here. Your movement as we continue a few more rounds of cat and cow breath. Cat and cow movement with the breath. A few more times. And as we come up to center here, arriving at the tabletop again, go ahead, inhale, lengthen your spine from the tailbone through the crown of your head. And then exhale, send your right shoulder towards your right hip, lengthening through the left side of your body. Inhale, come to center, and then exhale, left shoulder to the left hip. As we lengthen through the right side of the body, maybe there's an opportunity to take your right hip and just slightly lower it down for a little bit more sensation. Inhale through the center, and then exhale. So keep going, noticing and sensing, while also exploring curiously. And from here, we are going to inhale and slide forward, just coming into kneeling, supported plank. Let us curl our toes here for a little sensation and stretch. And if that feels good, maybe gently tap the backs or tips of the toes into your mat. And go ahead, point the toes to the back. Exhale, hips towards your heels, lengthening through the arms, arriving in child's pose. We may lower the forehead down and take a moment of rest. Press into the tops of the feet, press into your palms. Inhale, slide forward. And let's do this again. Curl the toes under. And then exhale, send the hips towards the heels while pointing the toes to the back. Notice the lengthening and sensations under the shoulders. And again, inhale, slide forward. And maybe lengthen a little bit more. Just still stay supported in your core, really engaging it. And then exhale, hips to heels, arriving in child's pose. And as you slide the palms towards your knees, if you have a meditation mat, a cushion, go ahead, or you can use a bolster, go ahead and grab it. Find a seat on it. You're also welcome to sit in your chair if desired. So let us find our version of the way we'd like to place fingers for the preparing for this Bhramari mudra. And just know when we exhale, that humming sound, when we plug up our fingers, you may not hear me, but it's okay if you want to glance, to look on the screen. But just know it is your experience, and so you're just welcome to close your eyes also and just breathe for 10 rounds and really make it your own experience. I'm just here to guide you, but just know that this is your practice. So we're going to take the tips of our fingers to our pinky fingers to the corners of our mouth, then ring fingers to the sides of our nose, on the bottom here, to the right and the left side of the nostrils. The tips of the third fingers to the inner parts where the bridge of the, just a little bit underneath the bridge of the nose. And then the tips of the pointer fingers over the eyebrows. And then we'll plug up our ears. So let's inhale here deeply through the nose. And exhaling through the nose will make a humming sound. We'll do this for 9 more times, and just now I'm opening my mouth a little bit to start that humming sound, and then keep the lips sealed as I exhale and hum. Again, inhale through the nose. Let's remember to keep our spine upright. Let your arms come to the sides, lowering your chin. Let's come to a natural breath. Noticing the sensations that are present throughout the body, throughout the head. Notice the shift if it is present. For the breath of fire or Kapalbhati breath, if you're seated in a chair, feel free to sit with your legs forward. Here, if we're sitting on our mat, I like to sit in Vajrasana pose to help me a little, kind of lengthen the spine a little bit more and really feel that pumping movement. So we're going to inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. We'll do this again, but I just wanted to also mention that the palms could be resting down on your legs. You can also open it up a little bit more. You can place them on the belly and just really notice that pumping. So that is something that is helpful. You can take the thumb over to the back and the other 4 fingers to the front, just kind of hugging your waist and just feel that pumping. Another option, which would be more opening up your lungs, is to reach your arms up, and then as you exhale, draw the elbows down to the sides. But try first, if it is your first time practicing, first try with your maybe palms hugging your waist or on your lap, and then you can explore and create these pumping movements. We'll do this 30 times. You will notice me trying different versions. Feel free to stay with your own version today. All right, let's inhale deeply through the nose again. And exhale fully through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, forcefully bringing the belly button to the spine, pumping. Notice how breath naturally fills up, and let's keep going. 10. 20. 30. Bringing the chin towards your collarbones, coming to a natural breath. You want to practice this for 2-3 minutes maximum. We're going for 30 rounds, and it may end up to a minute. If you are practicing and just to practice like 30 rounds and want to try again, remember to take 30-second pauses in between. But for the practice, for our practice, we're just doing this once for 30 pumps. So coming back to our cross-legged seated position, lengthening the spine. Either we'll be plugging up the nose side to side with our fingertips, or we can come into create a Vishnu Mudra, bringing the pointer and the third fingers in towards the palm, and then using the tip of the thumb and the tip of the your ring finger to plug up the right and left nostrils. You can use either the right hand or your left hand in the same mudra, and then it will switch which fingers are plugging up which nostril. So from here, we're going to take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Fill up your lungs, fill up your belly, and exhale fully. Take your time. Inhale through the nose again. Feel the expansion. Plug up the tip of your, with the tip of your finger, the right nostril. Exhale out of the left.
Inhale through the left nostril. Plug it up. Exhale out of the right. 9 more rounds just like that. Inhale. Plug up. Exhale out of the left. Inhale through the left. Plug up. Exhale out of the right. Take your time. Find your pace. We'll continue until we come to 10 rounds. To finish the practice, inhale through your right nostril when it is time. And exhale out of your left. Taking your hand to the side, let your breath come to normal. It is an honor to share this practice with you, yogis. May you stay focused and may you be well. Namaste.